Cybernation Uncensored.
Hey, everyone can officially see us and hear us. We were just laughing about possible character death. But let's stay positive. Jesus, Tick, come on. Let me get off these character overlays. Let me get into the player overlay. That's what the problem was. We were in the character mode already, and Tick was planning on dying and everything. Like, come on, slow it down. We're not even playing yet. All right, chat. Let us know. Yeah, let us know if anybody's muted or frozen. We'll try to get that fixed right away. Sometimes little glitches happen along the way when we go live here. Yeah, so basically this is our weekly cyborg game. We try to get this on every Saturday. However, we have had to take some weeks off. And you know how the holidays are when you get through all these holidays and stuff. It's just hard to coordinate. But we are back. We are officially on session 6 of Always Bet on Blood. This is Team Plug and Play. We've been through some Cyberpunk Red. We're now into Cyborg. I think next we'll be diving into some Vast Grim. We are towards the end of this campaign. I'll do a little recap in a moment. But before we do that, let's first do like we always do. Let's go around the table. Everyone introduce yourself. Let people know where they can find you online and introduce your character. When you introduce your character, mention what class you are or whatever. Maybe a little description of what they look like or how they are. And for those of you that got infected in the last session, make sure you mention that power and kind of infestation as well, because I know you have a newfound power, nano power, but it also comes with an infestation. And I know a few of them were triggered during the last session, so we'll get into that as well. But yeah, let's start it off with Noland.
Man, okay, right off the bat.
I'm doing reverse order this time. I'm changing it up. Usually I start with Raven and I do it in the order of the overlay. I'm like, let me do a reverse order. Got to change it up once in a while.
I was doing character inventory on the side here, making sure I had my nano ready to go, and I get called on. So this is going to be shaky, but hey, I'm Noland North. You can find me here on the Cybernation Uncensored Discord as one of the community managers alongside with Raven, which I will be playing in The Walking Dead with. And then I'm also playing in her High Riders campaign, which I'm not entirely sure what we're doing just yet, but I'm sure she'll fill us in when we get there. I'm also, in this game, I'm playing Tick, who is a Forsaken Gangoon. He's small, a very small person. He's got like some spiky hair. He typically wears like a punk jacket with like the studs and the spikes. I even bought one in real life, but unfortunately it's a little too hot to wear right now. It's really cool. I was like, I want one, and wearing it around I get compliments, so pretty cool. Anyways, besides that, he has a very loud mouth and sometimes is surprisingly very capable for having a loud mouth. That may just be due because he's really small and he doesn't want to die, so he has to outthink everybody else.
Oh, yeah. What about...
Oh, man, I totally forgot my socials. You can also find me at Noland_North on Instagram, and then, again, Noland North here in the Cybernation Uncensored channel.
And I think your character Tick, didn't he get a nano power or infestation or
Oh,
something?
yes, he did. Yes, he did get a nano power. I almost forgot about that. That was a very crucial detail because we ended off on quite a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah.
Got tubes. Tubes that have sprouted out from me. They're all over the place. They're like, I think I wrote down like 2-inch thick tubes, just really weird. But hopefully comes with the suture droid. I don't know. We'll see about that.
Oh
Gotta
yeah.
survive.
Yeah, you've got those suture droids which should be able to come out and kind of heal those around you. I forget the details, but yeah, some healing sort of nano infested droid things in you.
Yeah.
But those tubes, yeah, the infestation kind of came out. I think a couple of you were tangled in it. You and it might have been Ruckus. I think, yeah, Ruckus was tangled up in that too. So you got to kind of fight your way out of that for a couple of rounds till that goes away. But yeah, that's where we left off with Tick. Vulpus, what's up?
Hey, I'm Vulpus Fox. You can find me all over the place at Vulpus Fox on X, not over on Blue Sky. And in the CNU Discord, of course, haunting that area, creating havoc where I can. And tonight I am playing 1080p. He's a very normal individual as far as cyborg goes. I wear a CRT television on my head and primarily communicate through emojis and old TV shows with the screen, and wear pretty much, I guess, yeah, the old Russian, red and white track suits, the little stripes. They're a little tattered up. Don't look so new anymore. But hey, is what it is. And he's really questioning his life choices right now with this new group of quote unquote friends.
Hey,
they
rescued you. Let's not forget that.
They did. They
And
did rescue me. I'm giving them that.
and if I'm not mistaken, I think you were the one that triggered the infestations by releasing
No,
one of
that
the
was
vats, the blue goo.
Ruckus did that.
Oh, maybe it was
Ruckus did that.
Ruckus.
He
Oh,
shot
okay.
the tank, if I remember correctly.
Maybe it was. I thought you used an
Yeah.
app or something. Maybe not. Maybe you were debating on that, and then Ruckus was like, "Fuck it," and let me pull the trigger.
Yeah,
That
it
sounds
was like,
actually
yeah,
more like how it might have went down. Yeah.
Ruckus just said, "Screw it, I'm gonna create a ruckus."
Yeah.
But it's going to be an interesting session. Hopefully everybody's got their backups ready. And I'm, on my second character now. So let's see what happens.
Sounds right. Billy Huddles, Mr. William, if you're feeling nasty.
Hey, I'm Will, aka Billy Huddles, on Twitter or X, and otherwise Public Pancakes on most places on Twitch, Discord, and Blue Sky. And I'm playing TD. That's TD. Renegade. He's a renegade cyber slasher. My lovely wife was doing the laundry, so there's my normal hoodie for the character. His black hoodie with stuff all pinned on whatnot is in the wash right now. So, but no, yeah, black hoodie and jeans, but also has very janky makeshift voice modulator. That has him speaking in very different voices sometimes. So it can come out sometimes a little bit wrong. But you never know. It just malfunctions all the time.
Are we getting Murder Mickey this episode?
Murder Mickey, I like it. I think TD got it. Didn't TD get a nano power and infestation as well
He did.
last session?
The that cold infestation.
Oh yeah, it triggered the cold, putting everyone at a +2 for the next couple rounds, I think, on DRs, which just basically cancels out anybody contested amongst themselves. But I think it was something like that, right?
Yeah.
But what was the power that you got? The nano power.
It was the. I'm sorry, my notes are.
It might have been the scalpels, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been what Shind had.
Psychic scalpels, yes.
It might have
I
been.
believe you're correct.
Well, just check that, look that up, and make sure that we have it.
Sir, do you know?
I think it was psychic scalpels, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. But yeah, look that up and make sure. And Alex, what's up?
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Maxwell. You can find me under Maxwell or as Maxwell in the CNU Discord. You can find me as Alex R Maxwell on Twitter. I have yet to jump ship to Blue Sky because it's what you kind of have to watch something sundown in real time sometimes. I'm not great at social in general. I'm not that great at social media. Big surprise there. But I do my best. For the our Saturday games, here the same bat channel, same bat time. I play Shind, our the last of the Shund Nanomancers, the last of the Yin Hikins, as his brother in crime and his arguably better half, at least more eloquent half, has perished. Shind, who has never been, personable. He's got presence, but he's odd. As a 8 foot tall, he and a man who dresses like a Kiss backup singer, who has now, of all times, in addition to getting bonus. Bonus, nano power, which is the dead cell spirits, which allows him to relive the last memories of something he eats.
Sorry to interrupt. When you said that, it popped in my head. Billy, TD's power was able to turn something into dust when he touches something within the vicinity. Something to that effect. I'm pretty sure, wasn't it?
I thought I'd gotten. Yes. Oh no, it's to dust. Yes. Okay, that was it. Okay, because I was seeing Chill of the Void, and I was like, I know it was like something with cold. But,
chill is the infestation that triggers, but your actual nano power that's positive to use is that turn things to dust. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even read one more down. It was the to dust. You were right, because I was thinking like Shigaraki.
All right, sorry, Alex. Continue.
No, all good, all good. But yeah, and I think that on top of losing his fellow Yin bro, has finally had the glitch of all glitches and has snapped. He is in the midst of frothing mad bloodlust, and someone looks like dinner. Like more or less like it's like in Looney Tunes, and everyone becomes like their head becomes like some kind of like entree. That is what is going through whatever's left of this hyena man's gray matter. So I'm creating a backup right now just in case.
Oh yeah, he's bloodlusting after TD. We rolled on. He was the closest one out of the three that were right there. But yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Raven, what's up?
You don't get any funny ideas. Ruckus will turn you into a memory. Hey everyone, my name's Raven. You can find me all over the internet as a familiar Raven. I'm the chronicler for the High Riders, and the storyteller, y'all, for The Walking Dead coming up. Tonight I'm playing an orphan gearhead. Named Ruckus, and about 5'8", 135, soaking wet, with an olive drab, sometimes jumpsuit, crop top, tank top, and usually covered in grease, with a bad attitude, looking for cash, or I'm asking one of these fine gents for cash they owe them, and also fixing her baby, who is also named Ruckus.
Oh yeah, weapons platform of a drone too.
And I seem to have forgotten any nano power.
No, I think you didn't get infected. You and 1080.
Oh, it was just backed up in that whatever, that wiring thingy.
Yeah, you're tangled up in the ticks infestation that got triggered, but you and 1080p both successfully avoided that blue goo and infestation and nano power stuff.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll burn my way out.
We'll see how it turns out. We can burn your way out. We'll see what happens to Tick. He's got 1 HP. He can take it. Maybe.
I'll take it.
We'll see.
Maybe.
But hey,
I'll survive.
I'm GM Rob Mulligan. I'm the game master here, but I'm also the founder of Cybernation Uncensored. Make sure you subscribe and follow on Twitch where we stream live. Make sure you go over to YouTube and find Cybernation Uncensored over there. We post a bunch of VODs and tutorials and crash courses and all kinds of stuff there. We have a lot of things coming down the pipeline, a lot of new shows and streams that we've been working on, hopefully bringing back movie night as well. We got to get through these holidays first. So we're going to get through some Cyborg. I've got another team Phoenix Rising stream coming up at the end of the month, and we'll probably take off for the holidays and then come back better than ever for 2025 with all the new streams and things like that. So make sure you subscribe and follow. Would really appreciate that. We also have a really active Patreon. I'll put the link in the chat if you want to sign up for the raffle and get in any of our games. I run a monthly one-shot where we bring in a couple new players every month. We're also bringing back the shirt raffle. We got the new merch finally going again. So that'll be going. So yeah, check out the Patreon. I want to give a shout out to some of the ones on there that are pouring fuel on my fire and keeping Cybernation Uncensored going and expanding. Raven, Alex Maxwell, Nicholas, aka the King Square, Zach, GM Capricious Nature, Renegade 420, Anthony Rogers, The Land of Wolves, Terrafan, Rufio, rest in peace, my brother, Sugar Butch, PWB, Craghorst, Insanity, Vulpus Vox, Noland North, Ryan Anderson, Daiquiri Jack, William Huddleston, Christopher Callies, and also a shout out to a few of our main sponsors and partners, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, and Loki Battle Maps, or Loke Battle Maps, sorry. And I also want to give a shout out to like Modifius, Free League Publishing, Artalsorian Games, Studio Agate, all the games that we play. There's other game companies too, and all the games. You can check out all the VODs on the YouTube channel, but we really appreciate all those companies giving us awesome games to play. Okay, this team has basically been hired by a local fixer, Charlie Sands, to go into a casino and find out why people that have been going there have been disappearing. Not everyone. Some people win, some people lose, so it wasn't linked to that, but just randomly some people have been getting taken from there or something, or taken after they go there. The team went there, found a sort of morphed Shun Nanomancer database, like kind of mutated into the walls in this vault that let them know, hey, I've basically been harvesting people's information and sending it to this location. I don't know what's going on. Please put me out of my misery, which they did right away. They went to the location after pretty much almost destroying the casino, blasting new walls and doorways and setting things on fire and all kinds of stuff, taking out all of security. But they ended up at this abandoned warehouse sort of place off in the Barnyard Fields, I think is where it was. I'll have to check the Psy map here in a moment. But anyways, they found this abandoned warehouse kind of on the edge of the slums, on the edge of the waterways, right outside of Ground Zero in the city of Psy. And it's run by the heirs of Kurgaz, this sort of cultist, corpo, crazy organization. They're doing some kind of weird testing with people. They had cages of people in there. They're pumping them, infecting them with nano stuff and putting some other black weird shit into them. All these chemicals. And yeah, Vulpus Vox's character got killed, but enter his new character, 1080p, who got rescued out of one of the cages. And they took out all of the security and people that were in the main room. Ruckus even destroyed one of the vats, which, as we mentioned, we went over, infected some of the players, which is where we kind of left off in the main room. They found a side door in the warehouse, but before they could even get to that or check that out, all this infestation stuff started happening and triggering, and that's where we will dive back in. Did I miss anything important? Oh, and the other recap Charlie Sands said was basically find out who's doing this, why they're doing it. And if you can find my buddy Batu, he went in kind of snooping around and investigating to see what was going on, and he never came back. He has no idea, but if you can get him, it's an extra 1,000. So that's kind of where we left off. Did I miss any important parts? I wanted to make sure we did a decent recap because it's been a while.
Don't think so. I think we got it. We got everything. Last session was also the session that we got 1080p out. So yeah, I think you got everything.
All right, perfect. Yeah, then let's get some city sounds going, and we'll take it right where we left off. I want everybody to let's get general initiative going. So do your, I think, what is it, agility plus a 1d6, and everybody kind of let me know where that's at. I'll go around the table. Everybody take your agility modifier, roll a 1d6.
1.
1.
8. Probably for the best.
It's the loneliest number.
What did Tick get?
I gotta roll physical one real quick because I can't get my virtual sheet to
That's all good.
function properly.
What about TD? What did
So
TD get?
6.
6. What did 1080p get?
He got a 4.
4. And Ruckus?
Tick got a 2, by the way.
Okay, Tick got a 2. What about Ruckus?
We rolled a 7.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, we kind of left off with the Tick. Oh, let me get the right overlay going. I want everybody to get out of their player mode and get into character mode. So there you go. Tick was all tangled up along with Ruckus with those weird tubing that was growing out. I think that's going for a couple rounds. Shind basically ended up getting into Bloodlust, attacking TD, or was just about to. So you're seeing him kind of get all frothy at the mouth and look at TD while Tick's getting tangled up with Ruckus. I think 1080p was the only one that wasn't tangled up or in a fucked up moment, just kind of watching the chaos go on around him, for, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, let's get into it. All that shit is just now happening. Starting it off will be TD. TD, you're standing there. You see Tick and Ruckus tangled up in some tubing that just spurted out of them. All that cold kind of came out of you, and you're noticing that you're infected as you look up and you see Shind kind of bloodlust, foam at the mouth, look at you and just start lunging at you like you can tell he's about to attack the shit out of you. But what are you doing?
Yeah, is there any way I can grapple and try to restrain him?
Oh, of course, yeah. Let's do it. It would be a contested...
Gonna risk those jaws?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Let's do some type of contested, maybe it's an agility or strength is grappled, but let's have you do your strength for a grapple check, and Shind, you can do your agility for sort of evasion.
And it's a D20 or D6?
D20 and modify it by your strength, whereas Shind modifies the D20 by agility.
I've got a goose egg, but that's
Hey, Dr. Squigums, welcome. What was that? Sorry.
13 for my evasion.
13. TD?
I got a 4. I rolled a 3, and my strength modifier is a +1.
Okay, yeah. Shind dodges it. He's going animal-like. He's going bloodlust. He's dodging. Yeah.
It's retracts the knife back.
Yeah.
Yeah, dodges it. 1080p. Ruckus. I forgot Ruckus got a 7 for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah, Ruckus. You should have technically gone before that, but you are tangled up, so let's see if you can get yourself untangled. Let's do a agility check. Actually, you can do agility or strength. I'll let you lean into your strength there if you're going to kind of try to dexterously get out of it, if that's the right word, or kind of muscle your way out, So strength or agility.
D6 plus
D20.
D20.
Yeah, D20 and then whatever your modifier is, depending on what you want to choose.
22.
Nice. Does it have a difficulty rating on that infestation Tick?
For the suture droids, I believe.
No, your infestation that tangled up was the tubing stuff, right?
Yes, the tubing. Yeah. Man, I gotta go look it up in the book. I know I wrote it down, but my physical sheet.
Okay, well, I would say 20. I'm going to look it up, make sure, see if it says there. If not, even on a difficulty rating, Ruckus, you break free. That was a great roll. You kind of fight your way through, and you break free from the entangled tubing as you see Shind lunging at TD, and TD trying to grapple Shind as he dodges it. But you are free now. 1080p.
Ruckus to body block Shind.
Yeah, on the next round, you absolutely can try. If Shind doesn't get through, you can try to help that situation. Now that you're free. But 1080p. Yeah, you see all that going down. Ruckus break free. Shind lunging at TD. What are you doing?
Yeah, this is. I'm thinking I need to send Shin maybe some pretty pictures. Maybe that'll help calm him down.
Yeah.
So, so let me see here. Blah, blah, blah. Test presence DR14. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Gonna hack his RCD.
Ah,
So I get to 20. 14 plus. Negative. So that is success by 1.
Nice. What's the name of
E-Terror.
E-Terror?
Yes. Target's RCD renders subliminal, personalized nightmare imagery that distorts reality. Test presence DR14. Oh, wait a minute. No, they need to test
That's
presence.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
was wondering if that's the okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I did that wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, good. No,
This isn't under the app section. This is under your normal character app that you came with, right?
Right.
Okay.
So, and if the target fails, they're unable to act for default rounds.
So yeah, really 16. I know that's before. So it'd be 18 with the +2 of my presence.
Okay, and there's a -2 on that because of the cold, but it doesn't matter. You still beat the 14, so yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So you feel a slight glitch in your RCD, but as you're moving, but it doesn't seem to phase you. You're full on bloodlust mode.
Because the -2 from the cold applies to all rolls, right?
Yeah, everyone. So on contested, we won't worry about it, but if it's, yeah. So I guess technically that's contested too, because no, that's just a DR. Yeah, so just contested, honestly, but yeah, over to Tick.
So yes, you are correct on the strength for Ruckus. They got to beat a 12. You got it right. That's a
Nice.
good call. Awesome. And so for me, Tick, so in this situation, I was trying to get to the door to get that open, so I would have put my revolver kind of in that holster. I like moved the holster around on that Gen 6 security armor that I picked up, and so the holster just like has the ancient revolver like right on my chest now. And I'm trying to reach for my ancient or my machete, and I'm trying to cut myself out of my own tubes. And I would just want to. I can't remember how many turns that was for me being in the tubes.
I think it was only two rounds, but I'm not positive. Let's just go with 2 to streamline things. But yeah, if you want to, go for it. Do your what would it be? Presence or agility, rather?
Agility for the melee, or wouldn't it? No, would it be strength? 'Cause
Or
it's
strength?
melee.
Yeah, melee. Yeah, you're using your
So,
machete,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I would have failed my roll on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Still
So-
tangled up.
Still think.
Yeah, trying to cut yourself free. Ruckus gets out easily. You're still tangled up. You're a little guy. Tick's having a hard time. But Shind, now over to you in bloodlust mode, attacking CD.
Alrighty. It's the. So I'm presumably what makes sense to me is that he's going to be attacking with his big old mutated jaw, and his hands. He's in berserker mode. He doesn't have the wherewithal to use weaponry or his nano powers, I would imagine.
All right, let's get into some melee sounds on the Sirenscape. Let's see here. I'll get rid of the cheering crowds and stuff, but we'll leave all the fighting for fun.
Melee's strength, correct?
Yeah, melee
So it's rolling
strength.
flat, and that's rolling flat on the dice. It's a 12.
And TD, give me your agility. I believe it's agility. You gotta try to dodge it.
You got to get it.
Oh
Look.
shit, 6.
Oh no.
Let's get some damage, Shind.
The good news is the the biting, the big hyena jaw. It says 5+ damage. I'm presuming 5+ strength, of which I have 0, so it's just a flat 5.
Okay. Yeah, and then what's your armor, TD? You got to roll that. Your D, your deduction, or whatever, defense.
This is a D2.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
What?
You can just roll a D6 and do odds or evens, or you can flip a coin, or yeah.
Evens.
Odds or evens. All right, cool. Yeah, 2.
So this 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage to your HP, TD, as Shind bites into you, foaming and drooling and drawing blood. It's getting intense. Ruckus, over to you. You're free now. You see Shind attacking TD, tangled up in the tubes. 1080p trying to hack him, but failing.
Ruckus, body check, Shin. Almighty push.
Go for it. Yeah, give me your strength. Let's
I'm not
go.
quite sure what Ruckus's strength is.
Yeah, you'll do strength, and let's get Shin to do agility.
I mean, it's a big old like crab. I presume at least a +1.
Ruckus is about the size of a Mirelurk, or if you're familiar with Dominion Tank Police.
Well, no. Ruckus the drone, I think, if I'm not mistaken, broke down. If you remember, didn't we fail that breakdown after shooting the tank of infestation? Because we talked about maybe having a harder time carrying Ruckus out without Yarp. But you can body check. You can do a strength and try to hit Shind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, Ruckus only weigh about 38, soaking wet.
Physics.
I want to know why they're always soaking wet every time you describe them.
Yeah, for real.
we do.
Never mind. I know. I already know. Never mind. I know.
Yeah. Okay.
The glandular.
Yeah. Strength.
Well, I may end up glancing off of it. So D20.
Yeah, D20 plus your strength.
I rolled an 11, so if beaten 11.
16.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, you hit Shin. Now, do you want to, do a little damage on that, or are you just trying to break him free from biting TD?
We're just trying to keep him from eating a touchdown.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Sack tap.
Yeah. So you do it. You knock it. Yeah. You break him free.
The quarterback.
Yeah, Shin, you get, body checked by Ruckus, slammed off of TD. You break free from the bite temporarily. You still have another round of this bloodlust. But yeah, broken free. 6 is TD. You're up.
Sure. All right, you want to play like that? Fucking goes just straight up to the 1-2.
Nice. Go for it.
He reloaded his biceps.
I go with
Strength versus Shin's agility. Yeah.
I'll start playing Rocky, going up the stairs on my TV. Da, 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 da,
I like it.
Beat at 12.
I wish I could see it.
I do.
It doesn't matter with my modifier. It was a strength modifier. All right.
Yeah.
+1.
Strength modifier. +1 plus your
You're a
D20.
metal boxer.
What was it?
18.
Shin?
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, I rolled.
That'll hit. Yeah. Let's do some damage.
Ooh.
Damage is what with this?
I think 54. The strength is a fist 1d4 or just 1 plus strength?
I'm not sure. Let me look that up.
I don't know if we've punched anybody yet. This is first time.
We're just trying to knock some sense into him.
Mhm.
Is Shin related to Glass Joe?
We'll find out.
Do I need to bite your ear?
Oh, hey, that may work.
You punch him in the nose. He's like, accordion's down.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right.
Yeah, there's technically not really a damage for it.
I would say a D2 probably.
Yeah, probably a D2 modified by your strength modifier. So do the same thing. Odds are even.
Odds.
Okay, 1.
Strength is +1.
Alright, so 2 points of damage.
Alrighty.
You gonna stop thinking clearly?
And now over
That's a bad.
1080.
Yes.
You know it.
All right. So is Shin looking a little more cooperative, or is he still a little bit?
He's still bloodlusting.
Greedy.
Yeah, it's still going to be another round of it.
Was I recalibrated?
Okay. Let me. I don't have anything here. I mean, I do, but it's more likely to hurt us than hurt him.
When has that ever stopped you? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I can do it. It's only 4d10.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm actually gonna try to go after his RCD again. This anything to distract
Yeah, go
him
for it.
from eating. Well, that's Shin.
Yep.
DR14, if I'm not mistaken.
You're
right?
14.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
That doesn't increase or.
Oh, it does.
I
Second
think we're
use of the
leveled
app.
out.
That's right. So it's a 13
Oh,
now.
DR 13.
That. That is a 16. 14.
No, it doesn't increase on that. It increases the chance of the app burning out or whatever. So I think
Yeah.
on that app, I think 1080p still has
That
to.
one's
Yeah, that has to do when you run an app on your thing. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think this technically works like that. But
I'll look that up while we run through.
yeah, look up that. Go to where it has the classes of character and look that up and see if it works like a normal app. Because on a normal app, you would have to make the roll first to make sure it works. Then he would have to beat the DR to see if it takes effect. In which case, each time you use it, it increases the chances of a critical failure or whatever it's called, where the app burns out. I forget what it's called, but the app burns out and fucks up. Something happens, yeah, and then you can't use it for a day. But I just looked that up in your class. We won't bog down with too many rolls at this moment. Let's just have some fun. But
Yeah.
what did you roll on that, Shin? Did you beat that 14?
Alright, I rolled a 14 on the die. It's a +2 with my presence. I'm rolling presence, which is resistant, right?
Yeah, which cancels out with the cold.
So then be 14 flat.
14 flat. Yeah, so yeah, it takes effect. It goes over your RCD. What's the effect of that? 1080p?
He's got the Disney show with the hyenas from The Lion King playing right now.
Oh no!
Hopefully.
Please don't tell me it's this one with the high stepping.
Yep.
Oh no, Shin.
And Tick, you're up.
I'm up. I'm going to
Well, technically
in
tangled
a
up.
very muffled. Yeah, technically tangled. Yeah, I'm going to be in a muffled state. And then try to slice again to get myself out of here. So another strength attack. Now keep in mind, Tick is a small person. He's got a strength modifier -3, and I got a 16 on that roll. So I think I've been able to break out of my own tubing here.
You did, and right as you break free, it kind of sucks back into your body after these 2 rounds. So it's like right when you break free, it kind of next round it's
Yeah, it
technically
dissipates.
going away. Yeah. So, but hey, you broke free. Oh yeah, over to Shind. So you're technically still in bloodlust for this round, but that 1080p takes effect. What exactly does that do to him, other than show him
Unable
the
to, unable to. Sorry, let me pull that sheet back up. Unable to act for D4 rounds. So.
D4? Yeah, roll D4.
Yep.
I mean, either way, it's going to save TD from an attack this round because
Round.
he was still bloodlusting for a round. But let's see how many rounds he's stuck watching this Disney
He's
clip.
out for 2 rounds watching
Okay.
Disney.
Not bad. 1 round. So Shin, yeah, but your bloodlust is temporarily fucked up by this Disney scene.
Been a long time connected. It was a long time ago.
Ruckus, over to you. The tubes have
Notice that he's-
dissipated. You're standing there. Shind is incapacitated. He's no longer bloodlusting on TD. What are you doing?
Did we notice at the time? Because we were gonna do something.
I think you would notice because you knocked him free, and now Shind is like, focused on what he sees. No longer attacking TD, or bloodlusting.
Okay.
You can still do stuff. You can still do stuff if you want.
Kick his ass!
That's fucked up.
If everyone looks like they're fine, then I go check on Ruckus.
Yeah, go for it. With Ruckus, I think you need a certain amount of time there. Let's just double check that with the breakdown. It was D4 hours. I can't remember. We didn't roll that yet. You didn't even try. So yeah, it takes D4 hours to repair. Roll a D4. We might have already rolled that in the last session, but I can't remember. If we didn't write it down, just re-roll it. Let's see where we're at.
It can be better or worse.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't recall ever talking about how long it was down for.
Yeah, I know we rolled on it being down. I remember it breaking down, which was the 2 and 6 chance. But now we just got to roll that D4 and see how long.
When?
All right, 1 hour to repair it.
Oh, baby.
So yeah, you can start
Don't
working
worry,
on
I
it.
can pick you up.
Yeah, you start working on it. You're kind of out of initiative order. So let's get everyone out of initiative order. Shind kind of comes out of bloodlust, but still has another round of Disney clip hyena stuff playing. Yeah, TD, the cold has now dissipated. No one else is working on a 2, so all that is canceled out. And Tick, your tubes are in. Everyone's kind of where they're at. You're on that side of the warehouse, in the blue goo puddles by that door while Ruckus is working on Ruckus. What's everyone doing?
The ooze on the ground, is it like pooling enough to where it can be like scooped up?
Yeah, there's little puddles of it and stuff now.
Pick has just had the greatest idea. Make himself very strong by touching this stuff, but not right now. This is a project for later, a drug for later that he's going to find a way to make, and hopefully sell it with TD. So I'm emptying out my vial of Muria down in the ground, just emptying it out, and then replacing that with the
Blue goo.
The blue goo.
Liquid, turn it into like a crystalline substance, almost glass-like. What would we call it? Blue glass.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know. We'll workshop it.
Yeah, you scoop some of that up easy. What's everyone else doing?
TD goes over and pets Shin like, "Oh, my darling little Shin, you had me worried there, Bubby."
Oh my god! God, he's just like.
Oh,
Now
sorry,
let's
sorry.
talk about how you're gonna repay me for the bite you took out of me, sweetheart.
Someone.
Someone bit you? You did, sweetheart.
I would never. Oh wait. I might have had a low blood sugar. I'm sorry.
Thanks to TV man here. We stopped you, but
This was a religious experience. Give me more.
TV.
So what? We don't live here. We gotta get the hell out of here. Finish. What were we doing?
From way over me scooping up the last of what I want to scoop in my vial or I cap it off. We were here to find somebody, but then we got into this shit. Tubes, man, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
But there was a door that I was going to, and then we hit the shit again. But we need to find Batu, and we got to find where the people were. And I think we found the people, and we got some of the gang members to help us out and get them out of here, right?
Why do I feel like we always forget something at the very end before we leave somewhere? We always get fucked over that way. Is that just me?
Speaking of, before I forget, here, TG, this is yours. It's just gonna hand back like a chunk or something from between his teeth. It's kind of like trying to put it back into place. Like, there you go.
But hey, how about we take 5? You know, catch our breath, not touch anything for a little bit until we know what's going on, and you know, get some water in us, check our rounds, magazines, that kind of thing.
Yeah, saying that TD does, you know, pull the AR that he was able to, or the rifle that he was able to loot from the casino, does check the ammo on that, but strolls over to, can I help, like, in any way, like, assist in repairing, Ruckus?
Look over and hand me that spanner.
Yeah, you could give me a knowledge check and let's see if you can help in any way, and I'll allow that to kind of shorten the time. In the meantime, anyone that took damage can do a D4 for a short rest. Restore D4 HP. Yeah. You can also count your bullets. You can roll 1d8.
No, just one.
Yeah, 1d4 HP back for the short rest, and then roll a d8, and for each weapon fired, and if you get a 1 through 3, your magazine is empty, or you need some bullets.
That was very tense. TD, how many hit points did you get down to? Because you got hit, right?
Yeah, I'm down. Oh, I was down to 5. So, do I recover HP if I'm helping her with that?
Yeah. During this rest, it's some downtime. It's still considered downtime. All of this.
I say never mind about the spanner. Point to a pile of aerosol cans. Hand me the dry cleaning solvent.
So yeah, you can work on that. What else? Yeah, the main thing, don't forget you're hired from Charlie Sand to get paid to find out who, what is going on, why they're doing it, and who's behind it, and extra money to find Batu.
I rolled a 16 on the knowledge check, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome. Yeah, you're able to cut that time in half. So we'll say during the short rest, everyone's able to get that 4d4 HP back. Do that d8 if anyone shot a weapon. If you get a 1 through 3, you've got to reload if you have the ammo. And we'll say you're able to get Ruckus back functional.
In the time that they're repairing their drone Ruckus, TD or Tick myself am looking to see if there's any dead bodies, and hopefully, I'm sure there's dead bodies, and hopefully some of them have. Would any of them have any cigarettes, any stim cigs?
Oh yeah, you've got some stim cigs. We'll say a couple of the guys had some on them. I think you guys also got some key passes for doors and locks and stuff last time that you got off of one. And you got their weapons too before. I think there was a couple knives, a couple rifles, if anyone wrote those down before. But yeah, Tick, get some cigs.
I just snap that first one and just start breathing it in and kind of pace around. the room and just think like, so we have the where, we found the people, we need to find Batu, and we need to know who. What am I missing?
A lighter.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And please pass me a cigarette.
I
That's
thought
the
that
one.
was the TV man for a second. Fuck. This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them.
I'll do a little PSA, the more you know, across the screen there.
Do 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 do.
Oh god, I know nothing.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Yes,
Uh,
I want to investigate that door that was that I was originally moving towards, but
Yeah.
was rudely interrupted.
By Ruckus.
I will smoke
Causing
a
havoc,
cigarette while
causing a
this
ruckus.
happens.
Yeah, you get to the door. It's locked. It looks like it's locked by one of those security card swipes too. You know, just like those other front locks or whatever. So you've got those cards. You're able to unlock it.
Awesome. Before we open it completely, I look at everybody. We're ready to go. Right. Hopefully we can survive this shit because I want to get paid and I want to go home. And then I kind of open up that door and cross the threshold. What's immediately there?
Yeah, you open the door and you're met with a real musty sort of smell. This room is just as old as the rest of the warehouse. It looks like it was an old office, as there's like kind of a desk that's on its side. There's a hollow tape on the floor next to the desk, like it fell off of there, and some medium-sized vat of like a black viscous liquid inside of a clear liquid. You saw the same shit pumping through the tubes in the ceiling of the warehouse. That's right next to the hollow tape. That's what you see just at face value. Obviously, you'd have to do like a search to kind of check out the room in detail, but that's what you see. Yeah.
But before anybody else crosses with me in the threshold, I kind of just throw my hand up. Nobody touch anything. Okay, we don't need to discover more powers that we didn't know we had. And then I step inside. And then now allow everybody to go inside. I kind of want to go take a look at that black goo. But anybody else want to do anywhere and go anywhere else?
That's the going together as a group is probably the best idea. And unless the black goo is in aerosol form. But hey, we as players, it is our job, our creed, to fuck around and find out. So should be following in, drawing his big old revolver. He's helping.
Covering. Yes. So what is the tick? I kind of approached what was it? Not a vial, but a
There's
canister?
there's it's kind of like a canister, almost like a thermos or something, but it's clear, and you can see there's a clear liquid and then like a black viscous liquid inside of it that kind of moves like an oily substance within the clear liquid. And on it you can see like a little placard or something that's glowing digitally LED style that says sample number 3. Other than that, the hollow tape is there, the desk on its side, an old tattered rug on the ground, an old coat rack kind of broken in the corner, and the windows are all fucked up. You can't even see out of them.
And the last question is: does this place look older than the building itself, or does it look like it had been used
The same.
more recently?
It looks the same,
okay.
but yeah, I'll say, why don't you give me anybody that wants to kind of get a little more in depth in this room now that everybody's in it. Give me, let's see, let's go with presence or knowledge.
I got a natural 20.
Oh, nice. Anybody else?
0. 11.
17. Are we still having the minus from the?
No. All that is
Oh,
worn
no.
off. All those infestation effects. Yeah. Um, anybody else?
11.
I got a 0.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, looking through it, I mean, Tick alone with that nat 20 pretty much reveals everything in this room. You know, and it makes sense. He was the first one in there as everyone's kind of looking shinned. You find some things, but Tick's running around and just getting into everything. Maybe that stim sig kind of got him going. But, yeah, he's found that vat of the liquid, the holotape, which has some type of recorded message on it. And if you remember, that was given by Captain Mark, if I'm not mistaken, triggered that in the last session using the bit points or whatever in our stream. But yeah, that holotape has some type of message recorded on it. You found that. And Shind, I'll give this to you even though Tick got the natural 20. We got to give you something. Under the rug, kind of poking out, you saw some like hinges. And when you move that old tattered rug, you clearly see a big trap door in the floor.
I helped. See,
Like some type of doorway.
I kind of say from, well, like just like you see me kind of running around like a little speed demon.
Wow.
Like a cat when it has the zoomies and shit. Tick's just coming in and out of the
absolutely.
room. His pupils blown. He's just like, dude, he's being fucking weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
Stops, drags the carpet, just
Just
keeps on running.
looks at you, arches his back, and then runs out of the room. You're just like, what the fuck is he doing, dude? Like,
He speaks my language.
And then in here, with the sample number 3, the last thing that I want to kind of do with it is there, it's the only canister that says sample number 3. Are there any other LED plaques that said sample number X or whatever?
no,
Or is
just
it just a singular one? Okay. I guess gotta go down to the door.
Investigate the door.
Investigate the door. Alrighty.
no one wants to play that holotape first. Not to meta too much, but I just want Captain Mark to get his due points.
Oh, absolutely.
He spent the
yeah, I
points.
guess before we open that door, yeah, I guess I with that holotape, whoever has it, I've asked for it, and like the most like just like I'm small, so I'm like my hand is above my head to like get your attention.
Give it to me. Unusual time.
Yes, absolutely. And so, what was that, Ruckus?
Unusual time for mood music.
Is it Lion King 2?
Oh no.
So with that holotape, I'm gonna go over to 1080p. 1080. Hey. Holotape, man, you got this one. Show it for everybody.
It's an aha video.
I'll stick it into my head and see what plays on the screen.
I like that we're going this route. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, you stick it into your head. This is gonna get weird. No, I'm kidding. We're gonna keep this PG.
Well,
We're not gonna.
That, you ever, oh yeah, no, yeah.
The most cyborgy-ish porn pops up now.
Yeah, please no.
No. It plays. It's a message. You see the sample actually in that vat on the screen, like in a hologram form, kind of turning as the message plays. Someone's recorded voice message says, "The recent samples have worked perfectly. They are mutating the infestations. Our army is growing, and soon we'll take action. We captured someone snooping around, though. They seem to have figured out exactly what's going on here, so we kept him for questioning. We can't have anyone disrupting our plans. We're not sure who he is, but we'll get him to talk." And then you see in the holographic message, like that vat sample changes to an image of Batu. And you clearly see it's Batu.
Motherfucker.
You checked it out, where my mouth is supposed to be, but that's where the tape is, and there you go.
Okay. And do you know how dirty you are? And then I like put it into into one of the what do you call it? The chest pieces on the Gensec style guard armor or smart guard, I think it was.
I might be dirty, little man, but at least I'm smoking real tobacco.
And you're not sharing?
I have questions.
Synthetic tobacco.
One, could you see that when it's playing on your face? I have more questions. But two,
Later.
what the fuck?
By my accounts, we've got two things that we need to do.
I like this one.
Kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I'm not seeing a lot of ass around here to kick. So we need to press forward and find this Hibachi motherfucker.
Can I have some?
Can I have?
Wait.
At this point now, like I've just taken out. I'm kind of in agreement with TD. I've taken out my ancient revolver and just like scratched my head with the barrel, just very safely. This is not real. As I do that, I like look at the holotape, and I message our fixer and say, the message to him says, I think we found Batu, and I send him a picture of sample number 3, and I send a message to 1080p. Hey 1080p, can you copy this and send that over to our fixer? What was his name?
Charlie
I
Sands.
have no idea.
Charlie
Charlie.
Sands.
What's his number?
I pass that data to you with the RCD.
Yeah, you can
If you
send
want to
that.
know,
Yeah.
if you want to know, it is 269-345-7797-2ZX.
Yeah, you send that over. Charlie messages back right away and says, sounds like whoever is doing whatever they're infecting people to make an army, ? Please get to the bottom of that. And they obviously have Batu. Get him too, please! !
Looks like we're going down the hole.
Santa.
Yeah, that goes down the hole.
And last thing,
We
I
have
kind of want
Uh-huh.
you go ahead, Vilpus.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if we have a B&E expert in this group.
You do.
Yes, I am a B&E expert, so that's what I'm about to do. But I look at the crew and I'm pondering something very, very nefarious here. Do you guys want to get more money for this?
Yeah.
Because this guy's asking us to save his friend. They're making an army out of here of fucking mutants. I don't want to die to something like that. If only for, what was it? 2,500 creds? Or what do they call them? Scarabs?
Creds.
Prez. Moolah. Sexy bacon.
Rat.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be kicking ass no matter what, so we might as well get paid for it.
Right? So, Ruckus, you know Charlie Sands really well. Do you think you can ask him for a raise?
Of course we can.
Can't or won't?
No, we can. A fold. If it's an
Okay.
if it's an angle in it, that'll work.
Okay. Well, I'll leave that up to you, but I'm gonna go check out this door. And I make my way over to that door, and what kind of lock do we have here?
Yeah, it looks like this one's a regular lock. You would have to do some type of pick lock on it. Yeah, and no one here has a regular key in this. Those electronic key cards or whatever don't seem to go to this one. And if Ruckus is the one doing, trying to persuade Charlie Sand, you got to give me a presence check, and it's going to be almost impossible as far as the DR.
Ooh. I'm still gonna try and butter in that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Give me a presence check.
I'll do that thing. I'll find someone that'll do that thing that you like to do. 19.
19, let me check. Nice, yeah. Charlie says,
Come
yeah,
on,
that's
come on.
fine. That's fine. I'll give you an
go
extra.
for it.
I'll give you an extra 1,000. Just figure out who's doing what, why they're doing it, and get Batu. What the hell? Get to it.
Get back to it.
Get back to it.
So, on my breaking it in.
bumping it up an extra 1,000. But
Yeah, give me your
or decide
agility.
to
I
go
think is
somewhere
what it
else
is.
also.
Is that what it
It's
is?
not the only fixer in town.
Do you need tools?
Presents. No, I got tools. Part of my breaking and entering from being
It's
a Forsaken
presents.
Gangoon.
Okay.
Is it-
Presents.
Is it like a
That'd
digital
be
lock?
19.
It's a regular
I can
key
break
lock.
into both.
It doesn't go to those cards that you guys have. It needs to be picked. Yeah.
It's annoying.
What did you get?
So I
Chick?
got a
Sorry.
19.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you get it open. You get the trap door open.
Alrighty.
And yeah, you break.
TD. I was gonna say TD after you, but
Are you?
I'll start climbing down immediately.
Wait! Before you leave, are you sure there's no more gum?
Yeah, you
Oh.
pop. Yeah, when you pop it open,
He's got one more piece. Okay,
you get hit with that sort of same musky smell that's been coming out of this whole fucking warehouse, like just dust, old soot. But you get kind of like an earthy smell. Can't explain it other than if you've ever played in the dirt. You know what I mean? Like it just has that sort of earthy smell coming up, almost with like a moisture humidity to the air. But this goes down. You can clearly see a ladder going down. But it goes down so far that like the light generated in the room, it just goes into darkness. There's no light down there. It goes down far enough that it just goes off into blackness. You can't see where it ends, but it goes down. I'm also gonna say this because we had to kind of bend the elevator to allow Ruckus down into the shaft before in the club in the casino. In this case, let's do a luck check, Ruckus, and see if you're lucky enough to have this one wide enough. Because technically it wouldn't be, but I'm down to at least give it a shot.
Luck check or
Yeah, let's do. Let me see.
or I guess you could do that maybe as a percentage-based roll. Maybe like
Yeah, I think.
you set it up.
what I could have Ruckus do is drop down after we go down the elevator shaft.
What if he gets stuck in the elevator shaft?
It's not an elevator shaft. I was
Or
referring to the
a
elevator
shaft.
shaft in the casino where I allowed Ruckus to fit, kind of bending the framework. In this case, it's a trap door with a ladder, but I'm giving it a chance. Is what I'm trying to do. Just give it a chance for you to bring Ruckus. If it doesn't work, you'll have to just kind of go on your own. But yeah, let's do. Yeah,
We're not scared.
let's just do. You'll get by either way, I'm sure. But give me, let's do a percentage check. I like that. We can kind of consider that a luck. I would also kind of take, let's see. Yeah, give me a D20. Let's just do that.
20?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, it works. You're able to, this trapdoor, it's wide enough with this ladder that Ruckus is able to fit in. Same way with that sort of elevator shaft in the casino. It's scraping the sides. It's having to pull itself down. It's going to have to be last because it's probably going to fuck up the ladder as it goes down. Yeah. What was that?
Telling Ruckus to reconfigure biped into a biped mode. So it folds two of its legs to so it kind of shrinks down a little bit.
Yeah, I like that. Okay, so what's the order? TD's climbing down first. Give me an order. We know Ruckus, the drone Ruckus, is last. So TD's first. What's the order?
Anybody have a light? Flashlights? Because it goes into pitch darkness.
It does.
Yeah, I just checked. I do not.
I as well, and I thought I did, but I don't.
Just
Would Ruckus-
turn the brightness on 1080p's face.
Yeah, I'll say this since no
Or drunk.
since no one has a flashlight or glow sticks or anything like that. I'll say 1080p can have at least a slight glow on the screen.
Would my pink ooze glow?
No, not enough. Not enough.
Okay, I had to try it. Would it be like the tritium, those tritium lights that are on handguns for your sights?
What would be?
Oh, maybe.
Sorry, I missed that.
The pink ooze. 'Cause I have some of my bullets are tipped in the pink ooze.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably give like a little bit of a glow, like if like painting with glow paint style, but not enough to really light up a room, right? Like enough that you would see it. It would like leave a trail probably, but
Guess I'll turn my brightness up a bit, see if that helps. I mean,
And then last.
Does oh, I'm sorry. I just had a quick question because something I do have in my inventory. I do have super lube in my inventory.
I don't know that it'll help. But hey, what a better time to bust it out than in the darkness?
But I was gonna say, would that help in getting would lubing up?
Yeah, give me a ditty check.
No.
oh my god!
Okay, so
Let's roll a ditty check. Let's.
Big ruckus, if we looked up a big ruckus, would he be able to like get in better?
Oh.
No.
I mean,
I
he's
mean, lube
good.
does help get in better. So, I mean,
Yes, I'll allow it. Yes, just for the sake, it doesn't affect any rolls, any modifiers. But yes, TD lubed up Ruckus, just so Ruckus could fit a little better. But what's the order here? Honestly, if TD's going first, I imagine 10P right behind him with the slight glow of the screen. Then Tick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So
go.
Ruckus is also equipped with some halogen lights. Would that be too bright?
He is. I thought it's a weapons platform.
No, it's for like idiots. They're used for the cannon.
Oh, okay.
For like searchlighting.
Like
that might be a touch bright.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Right?
Is that listed?
No, it's a.
Oh, you're just saying that. Okay. Yeah, we can go with that.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it might be kind of bright in this tunnel going down.
Oh, too bright.
Maybe if it opens up a little bit.
After 1080, you said it was Tick that volunteered next.
Yes.
All right, I'll go after Tick. Because Shind is giving a respectful distance from TD because he really wants that last piece of bubblegum.
Ruckus will cover that door.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you go in that order with Ruckus in the very back. Like I said, kind of fucking up that ladder as it goes down, scraping the sides, letting you kind of know that unless you come across a grapple hook or rope in that sense, that can go above about 3 stories because you're going down about 3-4 stories. Yeah, the ladder's fucked, so just keep that in mind. Tick, what was that?
Before we go down into complete darkness, where the complete darkness started from when the lights were off, I kind of just throw the stim sig and kind of watch the glow fall into the pitch black. And I guess that kind of gives us an idea of how deep it is.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. If you do that, you can tell it's 4 stories. It's about 40 feet, 100 or about 40 feet.
Cool. Alrighty.
But yeah.
TD lead the way.
Yeah, you go in that order. You start making your way down. As you go, the kind of glow of the 1080p screen kind of opens up, and after a while of going down this ladder, you hear Ruckus scraping the ladder above you, just kind of fucking up the pathway behind you. You get down to the bottom level, and it opens up into this sort of almost drilled out earth. You can tell that the earth has been kind of drilled out here, but it's not like there's not like a structure, right? Like it's not a building or anything. It looks like an old mine or something, like it's been dug out. You can see it goes forward farther than the glow of 1080p screen will show you. It just goes off into the darkness. It's just wide enough now that Ruckus can kind of extend the legs and stand up. Ruckus could even ride the weapons platform like normally on the street or whatever, and the ceiling would be probably right against Ruckus's head. The width would probably be exactly the width of the weapons platform. Very mine-like tunnel in that size as a reference, just to give you an idea. If everybody wants to give me, presence as a sort of perceptive check? I can maybe see what kind of details we get here.
Kidoki. Let's see here.
19.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll a physical dice because I got another 20 and I don't feel comfortable doing another 20.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to change up the Sirenscape sounds now as you go deeper down this
I actually got a 16.
path.
7 for me.
Extremely high for me.
I feel like Tick has had enough. He's had enough Spartanness. He's got to recharge. He's feeling the effects of the stim sig wear off.
28.
Let's see as you make your way down. Okay, what did you get there, Tick? What was yours? Sorry, I missed that one.
A 7.
Okay, so sounds like TD got the highest one then, right? What was it? 17? Is that
19.
or 19? Okay, yeah. Well, you're looking ahead. It goes off into the darkness. No one's really seeing anything except this tunnel extend. What looks like, you can't even tell. It just goes off into the fucking darkness. But TD, you clearly can hear like the sound of like some scratching, like a little bit of scratching and scurrying, like a little scurrying noises, like a handful of things scurrying around in the darkness off into the distance. But it's hard to tell exactly how far. You can just tell it's somewhere off into the distance of the dark. And let's take our 5-minute bio break right here. Chat, everyone, don't go anywhere. We will be right back in 5 minutes, and I'm going to leave the mics hot. Right back.
Swear to God, if they're like mutated cockroaches, or that's it. I'm out.
That's it. You're done. But you have a goddamn flail. Go use it.
Mutated cockroaches. That would be rad.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. No, I can't do. I don't want to fight giant bugs. They're probably
Giant
rats.
bugs.
They're probably rats that with
Insert Skaven.
Not a drider.
No.
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 I don't know if you saw that in the chat, but if anyone recognized what I said, Ruckus reminds me of that part from Phantom Liberty.
And are we talking about the
Oh.
are we talking about the early that part or latter that part?
Ladder that part.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
What's
Cyberpunk
the
Phantom Liberty?
what's the I guess what is the expiration date on spoilers? I mean, people were bitching about spoilers for The Hobbit, the movie. It's like, honey,
I think
it's been
it's been out long enough.
Well,
yeah.
I think with The Hobbit, that's valid because like so much of that was not in the book.
But it's the whole thing. It's like Thorin dies. That's a spoiler. It's like, sugar. That's been out since before your dad was a twinkle in his dad's testicle. Shut the fuck up. Like,
I do love that in Falcon and the Winter Soldier when he's just like, The Hobbit, and he's like, yeah, I read it when it came out.
It's like,
They killed Kenny, you bastards!
But yeah,
Into the lair of the mole man.
I don't know when the
I'm gonna play the Lemon Weeks episode from South Park as we're down here.
Who here watches Arcane on Netflix?
man, I heard good things.
I haven't.
I'm not really familiar with the source material, and so I feel like
You know what I haven't watched?
Hmm.
Not once. Game of Thrones.
Really?
Not once.
I mean, it's
I
good.
like the visual style a lot.
You like what?
The visual style?
Yeah, the art direction is really, really incredible.
It is like when I think medieval, like low fantasy, low magic fantasy. Game of Thrones comes to mind.
You know what they really like? When I first saw Game of Thrones and the whole time watching it, I'm like, why don't? And like after seeing them do Fallout, it's like, why don't they do an Elder Scrolls show? That would be so great.
There's so much weird lore around there, though.
Yeah, and there's so much room that you could do. You don't even have to like adapt a video game. You could just set it any like
Oh
any.
yeah, you really could.
There's so many different eras and if you play Elder Scrolls Online, like because like when you see like Khajiit and like normally in Elder Scrolls, like they're like bipedals and like, but if you go into Elder Scrolls Online, you actually go to elsewhere, they come in different flavors. There's like giant cats, like normal like house cat like looking ones that are talking to you, like they're adorable.
So, is it wrong that I would want to pet a Khajiit?
No.
And I'll
That's an offense.
let you pet them. They're way too proud for that, apparently. Yeah. You try that.
Where's your hand before it ever hit the head?
It sounds like Milo.
Sure, you can go pet. Come on, go pet the pet. And then you pull back a nub.
Yeah, exactly. And then they have like giant cats that like think like ancient saber-toothed tiger size, like where they're like as big as a horse.
Huge.
Sentient rats.
Can you imagine the beans on them though? Oh my god.
The beans.
My fucking mind.
Hey, it's okay. I've got the perfect way out. Catnip balls. I'll just throw them down behind me and run.
Yeah.
I am free.
So it's how you know when first I'm like, oh my god, and you get my head chopped off.
This is my wife, everybody. That's no.
Oh, there we go. How's it going? I knew, like, I was like, I don't see who's lighting up in Discord.
I need to find some real light, some aerial.
She poked her head and she's like, "You guys are on your break."
Yes.
Oh man.
That's
Yes.
3 points. You know.
Bye.
This is some really, really good weed.
Oh, man,
Wow.
you can't say that.
We're not live.
Jack can still
Even
hear.
if we were. Huh?
Jack can still hear us.
Who's that?
Oh, you could be talking about that legal one that they sell.
Yeah, no. No.
The gummies.
My shit is not
Oh,
FDA
they-
approved.
I'm gonna tell your parents.
I can definitely blame Canada on this.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Did you know that when South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut came out, two guys that watched it said we should make a musical after watching South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut, and they went on to make Avenue Q. And then Trey Parker and Matt Stone went and saw Avenue Q, and they said we should make a musical, and they wrote Mormon.
Yep, the Book of Mormon. That was so good.
Yeah.
We need a Diddy redeem on the.
Yeah, we do.
No,
Yeah, we definitely need a Diddy redeem.
we
Also,
we lubed up the drone though.
yes, yeah, we did.
I was gonna post the picture of that guy lubing up a Browning machine gun. Oh God, it was disturbing.
Question before we start. The sample number 3 that, or whatever, sorry, sample number 3 has no relationship to the holotape, right? What was shown and kind of floating around on the holotape on 1080p screen was just a sample that was successful for something else. Batu has been found, and he's in a different cell holding area. Is that kind of what I gathered from that holotape, or do I have that wrong?
Yeah, basically that sample looked very similar to the sample that they showed in the holotape, saying that it was successful.
Oh shit! Before we get
and then, what was that?
I found the answer for what we needed earlier.
Oh, and the Batu thing, it said basically that they found Batu snooping around. He seems to have, it said he's, let me see here. We captured someone snooping around. They seem to have figured out exactly what's going on here, so we kept him for questioning. We can't have anyone disrupting our plan. So it sounds like the one good thing there, without metaing too much, is you're right. Yeah, Batu. They have him there somewhere. They found him snooping around, and they said he seems to have figured out exactly what they're doing and what's going on. So whereas you guys might be connecting some dots, Batu might be the missing link to kind of just connect all the dots for you and be rescued to get that extra money. And Ruckus had that successful roll with Charlie Sands, so there's an extra 1,000 credits in it too. So, yeah, things are finally turning up Millhouse.
Things are coming up.
Right. I did this in the background, but it's test knowledge DR12 to successfully activate an app. A fumble burns the
That's
app
what it is.
for this day.
Burns the app.
and
That's the word I was
triggers
looking for.
a backlash, which basically would
Backlash.
rebound on me.
Yep. So I think that's what it is. Is
And that's +1 to the risk of fumble.
exactly it increases the fumble. So I think what it is when you use an app or whatever, you've got to make the roll, see if it's successful. And in the case of it being against someone else, there might be a DR where they can try to dodge it or deflect it or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's fine.
So-
We're streamlining things in most cases. We're also learning as we go. This is the first time we've been playing Cyborg, so I'm okay with that. I think the way it went was it fit the role play, it fit the moment. It was a lot of fun.
It's not generally like usually they're not like none of these abilities are really used like PvP. Like that's not the intent.
Yeah.
So just concessions to the situation. Yeah, it totally made sense.
Exactly. All right, let's get back. We are back. Look how quick that happened. Like, let's get back. All right, we're back. Everyone can see us. They could hear us the whole time. Vulpus, whatever. People can see you anyways with the overlay. You're sitting there naked, and it doesn't even matter to you. But the rest of us, we're on camera and very vulnerable. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're back. The team has basically found that trapdoor in the office of this warehouse. They've been through some shit in this warehouse, but they got through it. They even got through their own infestations and dealing with shit going on in Bloodlust. But making your way down the tunnel, you're down there. And the other thing to it opening up, I'll say this, with Ruckus having those headlights with the cannon, now that it's kind of opened up enough, Ruckus can easily kick on those headlights. You don't need to rely on 1080p. So great, perceptive check on TD to hear the scurrying, know it's going off in the darkness, but I'll allow you to kick on the lights now and kind of get a better view. I think that makes sense. And we're out of initiative, so anybody can talk. Let's get back into it. You're at the bottom.
We shouldn't have put these lights on just in case. What if we're in Woman's lair or some shit?
And what?
Then I just crank it up from 50% to 100%.
Is that a band?
Is that a band? Oh man, you broke my character, man. Oh no. So I guess if we get Ruckus to turn on their lights, we'll see down this corridor, right? It's just a singular mineshaft hallway.
Yeah, some type of corridor.
Okay.
But you're right. I think Tick's concern, it is pitch dark down here. You kick on those lights to any degree, it's like you become a spotlight, obviously, to whatever, you know what I mean? But so you're in pitch darkness. You can see with a slight glow of 1080p. You do have the option to kick on some lights because Ruckus does have them.
I'm moving to behind Big Ruckus, and the reason being is that, again, being small and in a very pitch black area without my normal crew that I used to run with, my old gang, I feel a little unsafe here, especially with that 1 HP. So I'm moving behind Big Ruckus, and then when the lights kick on, I'll follow it.
If anyone comes running, they get the high beam. Ruckus, you only use low beam now.
I'm gonna have my flail in one hand, and I also looted a 9mm pistol, so I've got that in the other. Just
yeah.
I guess we continue down this corridor and see where we go.
Lead the way.
Oh, it's TD. TD's up front.
Into the abyss.
Yeah, you start making your way down. Are you? I didn't miss the part. I mean, I know Tick went behind Ruckus, but did you turn on the lights?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you kick on the lights. When you turn on the lights, you can see that the tunnel goes down and opens up into some type of structure. Like you can clearly see like the shimmer of tile, like tiled walls and flooring and shit, as it kind of opens up into more darkness. But when you kick on that light, yeah, you hear like that scurrying noise. TD, mainly TD hears it. The scurrying noise kind of stops. And then all of a sudden you hear scurrying coming like towards you, like it's getting louder, coming from the darkness of that room. As you can see, and this is, without even like a perceptive check now at this point because the light's on, but you can see blight husks basically coming at you, nano-infested vermin. So they're called blight husks. You'd probably be familiar living in the city of Psy, especially being near infested moments, especially with someone like Shin around or whatever. But and Tick, anybody being from the streets, I think you'd be familiar. They're basically nano-infested vermin. They basically look like mutated rats with huge fangs and claws, boils and blisters kind of leaking on them, and you see like more than a handful of them kind of scurry up the walls from that sort of darkened tile room into kind of the dirt tunnel. Because keep in mind you've got some distance here, and they're scurrying down. A couple on the ceiling, couple on the walls, one on the ground, just coming in your direction, kind of coming towards the light. What you know about them, you don't know maybe the exact HP or damage, things like that. Obviously they bite and claw, but you do know with these infested sort of vermin that if they do bite or claw you, it can cause a random nano infection, not a nano power, but a nano infection. So there is that risk as well. But they're scurrying towards you. I'd love everyone we'll play on the same initiative. Actually, no. Let's re-roll it. We've changed locations. Yeah, give me your agility plus 1d6.
That's better. 6.
Yay!
Literally the most I can do.
5.
Got myself 4.
Who got 5?
5. TD.
TD 5.
Wait, that was D20?
D6 plus your agility.
Okay. 7.
7. I didn't even have to change yours. Tick, what was yours?
4.
4. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you see the scurrying happening as described. As all of you kind of realize what's happening at the same exact moment. Ruckus.
Would you allow me a little bit of latitude as far as what Ruckus is equipped with?
No, I mean, it's got the spotlights, so you can kind of see in darkness. It has the huge cannon. What do you mean?
No, I was just gonna say, Ruckus, beatbox mode. He starts playing rave music.
Okay, I think we can allow some speakers.
And the headlight starts to strobe.
Oh, perfect.
Here, let's see if I can.
One more day to Halloween.
Like we're at a rave.
Whoa.
Like something out of Blade.
Whoa. Trying to get this on Sirenscape so you can get a little beat going, at least in the background.
Some motherfucker girl is trying to ice skate uphill.
No song on this one, but there's at least a little something. We'll leave it. But yeah, you can do that. A little music playing on Ruckus. But yeah, what do you want to do aside from playing the music?
Guys, you have some nasties coming our way.
Don't say.
No, we want to stay here.
Well, we have only one direction we can go.
I can help.
Lock and load then.
I still have 2 flashbangs. Yeah.
Today's a good day to die.
Okay.
Squid from Galaxy Quest. On tab.
Craghorse says offer cookies. They're probably just friendly.
They just want to cuddle us with their teeth.
Yeah.
Yep.
Give kisses with
Mouth
teeth.
hugs.
Lock and load my pulse rifle, and I guess next person, I suppose.
Yeah, you can
Are
lock
you
it and
done
load up.
taking
What? Go ahead and.
Oh, sorry.
Am I able to do some panic fire or pray
You,
and pray?
you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can shoot a weapon. I would just say this, not to meta too much, but just keep in mind the type of environment that you're in and the level of damage this cannon does. You might you could collapse the
Pulse
tunnel.
rifle.
Not my anti-material.
Oh, your rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can shoot that. You can shoot it. You can do anything you want. Playing the music was kind of a free action, so whatever you want to do, yeah, go for it.
Spray and pray with my pulse rifle.
Yeah, go for it.
What am I rolling?
Let me see here what this.
Agility.
Agility plus D20.
Minus. Oh, okay, that's just the damage reduction.
Or is it presence now?
Sorry, what were you asking? Sorry, I was looking up the. What were you asking?
Is it agility to fire?
Oh, to fire single shot presence DR12. Sorry.
Presence. Okay.
Yep. Unless you're doing auto fire.
Auto fire.
Okay, agility DR12.
Okay. 17. That's my +2.
That's a hit.
So 19.
Yeah, that's a hit. Give me damage.
And damage.
That's so concerning. We become tunnel rats, the one thing Tick feared.
Craghorse just gave a +2 to the team. Thanks, Craghorse. I still have 2 -2s I haven't used as well. I'm saving them. I'm saving them for a special moment. You'll know when it's there.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Mr. GM, you get a -2 for yourself too.
Oh, Craghorse, 3 +2s.
Yep.
And a -2. I got another -2. Nice, thank you.
All right, that brings us to. We actually have 6 unused +2s.
We're just that good.
Did you do your agility? Roll your D20 and then adjust it by your agility modifier?
I got a 19. So,
Okay, and then give me the damage.
I don't know what the damage is for the pulse rifle.
Your pulse rifle, it should be... Hold on, I go it up.
Honestly, it's a D10.
I think so. That sounds right.
Most rifles are.
Yeah, and write them down. Everyone write down damages on your character sheet, so we don't also have to look this up. But the 9mm pistol is D6. It can go auto. Assault rifle is D8.
D8?
Yeah, D8. So give me a D8.
8.
Wait, was it a pulse rifle, Raven?
Yeah.
Your pulse rifle's a D10.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Was that pulse rifle that was purchased or something?
7.
Yeah, Raven.
Huh?
Did we loot that pulse rifle?
No, I had
Okay.
it at the beginning.
Okay, yeah, 10. What was the damage?
7?
D10.
Yeah, no, I want to know what it was. Okay, cool. Give me an one of the blight husks just explodes from the shot, just splattering on the wall. There's 5 others scurrying. That was one of the ones on the side wall, but you get the possibility of 2 other shots as long as they're successful. So take another shot. So same thing, agility. What was it? DR12, sorry.
9. 10.
A 10?
Miss.
Yeah, it's a miss. Yeah, so second shot misses, but you did pop one of the 6. Yeah, who's next? Shind.
This is logistical question for Flashbang. If I can, am able to give a fire in the hole warning to our teammates, or will we be able to not suffer the
yeah, absolutely.
penalty? It's okay, fire in the hole. Clink. I'm gonna throw my second of my 3 flashbangs, and yeah, and hopefully this will be something that'll buy us some time to squash these things, to test toughness.
Yeah, test toughness.
On the rats, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to figure that out for these blight husks.
Because it doesn't give a DR for the test. So I'm guessing like
Probably a 12.
Does they ask like the average?
No, it doesn't.
We're talking like New York City, like as big as a house
Right.
cat, right?
Probably wharf rats. And I've seen those take 2 or 3 45 rounds and not even flinch.
Hold on one second.
So if they bite us, they give an. If we bite them, then nothing.
No, feed me more of God's caliber, mortal.
Like, duh.
Nice. Yeah, you set up the flashbang, and you see 3 of the 5 blight husks kind of like cower and arch and kind of stop scurrying towards you and kind of go off a little bit. Yeah, you don't know how long that might last, but you can tell that it fucked up 3 of the 5. 2 still move forward.
So D4 rounds, so you can find out.
I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the blight husks ability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To
Yeah. Alright. Get him!
yeah, you pop that TD.
Ta-da!
So like, is there like a rate of fire where I'm able to like? Well, how far are they close to me?
They're not that far. They're 30 feet ahead, something like that. 40 feet ahead, maybe at this point.
Okay, if I was to like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna fire my pistol down at them. Then I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. It'll just be a normal. Yeah, go for it. This is just a single shot pistol.
Yeah, and am I able to? Is there room on Ruckus for me to like climb on, or is it only really just for other Ruckus?
Only room for Ruckus, really.
And I'm not standing. I'm not sitting on Ruckus right now. I'm behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna start to like climb back, like on it, like bracing it, like as as the horde is coming at me, but like still firing at them.
Yeah, go for it. Presence.
Presence.
As Ruckus kind of sputters.
All right, so it's just down to the dice. I have a 0 modifier.
Oh god, that doesn't look good. Oh.
A 1.
Do you have any glitches?
I do have a glitch.
RNG just took the wheel and threw me off a cliff.
All right, can I use my glitch to re-roll that, or is it like a critical failure?
No, you can
Bomb me.
re-roll. You can use your glitch,
Right.
yeah.
I'm gonna use. Can I use 2 of those +2s?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Thank you, Craig Horse.
Much obliged, much obliged.
So it's 11 plus 4 is 15.
Nice. Yeah, it's a hit. Give me the damage.
D6, if I recall you just saying. Yep, that was D6. Okay. 3.
Nice. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you take that shot. One of them, gets hit by the bullet. Doesn't kill it, but it does some damage as it continues to scurry forward towards you. Yeah. Tick.
So I'm kind of behind.
Oh wait,
Big
what was
Ruckus.
1080? What was your initiative?
5.
Oh, you're up next. Sorry.
I can wait. You're up next, 1080.
I've got no range, so go for it. I will pass my round. I have no range.
Okay. Yeah. Tick.
Man, okay. So this horde is coming at us. I'm behind Ruckus. TD's struggling up there. Ruckus is behind other Ruckus, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
And then we have.
but technically Ruckus isn't behind Ruckus. Ruckus is behind Ruckus. You had the wrong
Behind
Ruckus.
There we go.
Now you're
That's
creating
fucked
a
up.
ruckus.
Allow me to clear that up.
It's clear as mud now.
Just
I'm
every
gonna take
time that
that
happens,
pink
the
ooze
brain still dies.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna take that pink ooze and then I'm gonna slide it into the crowd or into the rats that's coming up. Hopefully, kind of like stopping where I think that they're gonna be. And on my next turn, I'm going to fire my handgun at that pink ooze right as they crest the where I think they're gonna be.
Yeah, I like that. Let's do. Let's see here. We do the typical stuff. Do a knowledge. Let's do a knowledge check. This will just be a basic, DR12 normal knowledge to see if you can kind of gauge the distance based on where they should be next round, based on how fast they're moving in your mind. You're calculating in the moment. Yeah, knowledge DR12. Don't forget you got +2s if you need
Only
them.
a 2.
Oh, you got a 2.
Yeah, only a 2. I wasn't gonna use the +2s. I'm gonna use those for damage reduction or something else.
If you have
on the road.
glitch, you could use a glitch if you need to.
No, I got that 1 HP. It's that glitch is for me.
Okay.
Glitches for me.
Yeah. You toss the pink ooze. You think it's about right, but it didn't land where you needed it to land, and you know that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now, those blight husks, they close the distance. They're scurrying towards you. Those other 3 are still kind of fucked up, hanging back. You can tell they're like shaking their heads. One of them fell down to the ground. It's kind of going in circles, like still affected by that flashbang. But the other 2 of the other 3 that were still up are moving towards you, and they close the distance. Next round, they should be right up on you, like within melee distance, within biting, scratching distance, if you stay where you are. But that's all they're doing. They're closing the distance. Back around, Ruckus.
Crack off another shot.
Oh yeah, go for it. You doing auto fire again?
Fire again.
Yeah,
So-
agility.
16.
That's a hit.
2,
16's good. Yeah, that's a hit. Give me do all 3 shots, right? Or do another shot. Let's see. The first one was a success. Give me the second shot.
13, 15.
Nice. That's a hit. Give me the third shot.
17, 19.
Nice. All 3 shots. Great job. Now give me all 3 damages.
9, 8, and 5.
Nice. Pop. 3 of them have just exploded from these shots. Just painting the walls with this sort of blood and black goo. As they flop down, there's really only 2 left that are kind of scurrying in the, one step back that were still fucked up by the flashbang. But great job. Ruckus just took out, 3 of them. Shind.
Shin seeing the line getting pushed back in our favor. He draws antique revolver, aim for one of the ones that looks bleary-eyed from the flashbang, and just.
And then he pulls out his gun.
Ah!
So anyway, I started blasting.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that is an 18 on the die. That's gonna be a shooting with presence, right?
Sorry, what was that? Yeah, single shot presence. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a dirty 20.
Nice, that's a hit. Yeah, give me the damage.
I've got a D8 somewhere. There we go. 6.
Nice. Yeah, you just popped one of the other 2. There's only 1 left.
Molly!
Great job. 1080p. Unless you run up and close the distance, you can't do any. You don't have a ranged way to get to him. So TD.
Nope. I'm just gonna run and swing my mace down on him, like just full on splatter him on the floor if I can.
Yeah, go for it. Give me your melee. You close the distance. Give me your strength, DR 14. I'm using one of my -2s.
16.
Nice. Give me the damage.
The goddamn flail was D8 if I recall, right?
Let me look it up. It's under your character section, not weapons section. Under classes. Let me look it up. Yeah, D8. You're right, D8. And then if it's more than 6 damage, it crumbles their armor to the lower tier. But in this case, they don't really have armor on. But yeah, D8.
5.
Nice, exactly what you needed. As you pop this one with your flail, it just explodes into the side wall of this tunnel. As the scurrying noises and everything kind of goes back to silence. Yeah, the all let me make sure. Sorry, all the blight husks have now been popped and destroyed. You're kind of posted up in this tunnel in silence. You can see where the tunnel kind of goes forward and, like I said, opens up into kind of tile. It's hard to see what's going on up there. It's too far into the distance, but that's obviously where they came from. But you're all standing there.
I'm going to collect my pink ooze canister that I rolled down and be like, well, this was fucking worthless. Just put it back in my pocket.
Hey, someday.
You didn't notice it was cracked. It leaks all into your... No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God. That sucks.
Ouch.
That would be on me as a player for not investigating.
No, it's all good. You get it. You get your pink ooze back.
So the hallway is just like straight down, and then it opens up. There's no other like doorways or anything.
Correct.
Like leaving.
Yeah, it's almost like dirt, like all tunneled out dirt down here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can see where it kind of opens up into what you can see kind of some tile, like the reflective shininess of tiles on the wall and ground where it opens up into this open room or something. You do hear that. And then you realize it's coming from 1080p. Like, this asshole, really, dude?
Do like the walkie-talkie, there's no walkie-talkie feedback.
Ruckus is loaded with that to mix in.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I guess we step in and see what's up. I guess keep your gun out. There might be more rats.
And there might be more tests.
Yeah, you can do that. You guys make your way up. Everyone give me a stealth check.
Oh, boy.
I believe that's agility. I'm not on
Why?
the page. I need to double check that.
Would make sense.
That is agility.
Yeah. Sneak, not stealth. Sneak.
I'm used to this strobing. I don't know if you guys are feeling queasy.
I rolled the 2.
A 15 for tick.
And that was for presence.
Agility.
Agility, sorry. Yeah, agility for sneaking.
18, 19, 20.
13.
Nice. Yeah, no, some of you were being sneaky. You were kind of creeping your way up, but, between the lights kind of glowing from Ruckus, the drone Ruckus, and then a couple of you kind of failing that and maybe stumbling or making a little bit too much noise, sliding on blight husk goo or something. You made some noise as you kind of get up to where it opens up in tile. Who is next on the team to make a team roll? Does anybody know?
That was
It's been a while. I don't.
I can roll for it.
Yeah, do it. Give me a 1d10.
1d10. Okay, hand in hand. I apologize in advance for this. 4.
And that, yeah, right as you kind of get up into the area, you see as you know, Ruckus's lights kind of shine into this, out of the tunnel into the open tile area. You see it opens up like this wall has been broken through, and you're what I can describe as an old subway system, an old sort of retro metro system that used to be used back in the day in the city of Psy. You could tell it's probably back before the bombs were dropped and Ground Zero happened and all that shit. It's been long closed off, but this wall busts open into what used to be an old station. You can see the whole ceiling. All the sides are completely broken in where like maybe the buildings above have collapsed down on this, but this is kind of open. You can see tile. You can see where it goes into kind of open, then down some steps into a lower platform and what looks like tracks where the tunnel goes off into the distance. The back end of the tunnel here looks like it's all collapsed in. Across the tunnel is another sort of station, and you can see a door. But from across the way and down in the tunnel and tracks, you see 4 more of those blight husks kind of come scurrying out from the tunnel, out from the tracks, out from across the way, and they all kind of come scurrying towards all of you. And this is where we'll end our session.
Junction, what's your function?
Oh yeah.
Everyone gets a shot.
Nice. All right. Awesome. Well, yeah. We'll start off next week. Exactly where we left off with you entering this sort of old subway system room with 4 more of those sort of blight husk, nano-infested vermin rushing towards your party. You see, you've got kind of like a subway tunnel, train tunnel, kind of leading off. Kind of like into the direction of west, and then that doorway kind of that heads into the north direction. But you obviously have those 4 nano-infested vermin to deal with first that are rushing you. We'll start off with that next Saturday. But great session. Nobody died. Fucking shocked.
Yay!
I really thought Shind was gonna fuck up TD, or TD was gonna fuck up Shind a little more than what happened. I think Ruckus knocking Shind off and like, you know, TD dodging each other's, you know, wounds. Like I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was.
The fucking mimetic like brain rot beamed directly into his face from 1080p definitely did the work.
Yeah, that took away around.
Yeah.
Another attack, a bite. Yeah.
Specifically watching that.
Yeah, no, I thought.
Sorry for that.
What was that?
I was just gonna say that brain rot that was telecasted over to Shind was CJ Mathis. He's a guy on YouTube. He does a Skyrim with Gen Z slang, and he's like it's just like it says.
Oh no!
The Rizzler's last thought should be of Ohio.
Oh no! No, I love it. I think I really thought that was going to go a lot more brutal, just because of what Shin's capable of, what TD's capable of. But I think everyone kind of handling it the way that you did, and then like you said, 1080p kind of interfering, you know, running interference with that, and Ruckus running interference like that obviously helped that situation, so nobody got seriously hurt, which was good because it sucks, you know, taking a lot of damage from each other before you're even dealing with enemies. But so yeah, good rolls there, good decision making. I'm also glad that you decided to, you know, continue on and try to get Batu and renegotiate with Charlie Sand and not just call it quits and say, you know, fuck it. So I'm glad you moved forward with that. You got a little more money to try to pursue Batu, and hopefully that'll, you know, give you some closure to the mission. It'll kind of, if he's figured everything out, he can help you guys connect the dots, which will get Charlie Sands the info he needs, as well as get Batu back. So hopefully everything continues to work in your favor and the dice end up rolling the way that they are. Also, shout out to chat for all the +2s. I think Craghorse rocked out a few +2s and some -2s. I think some others gave some +2s there too. If I'm forgetting to do a shout out, I apologize. But yeah, thanks chat for being part of it. Yeah, I got 3 -2s. Well, 2 -2s left, which is great. But yeah, Craghorse says, thanks for the stream and awesome session, team and Rob. Got to take the doggos out. Yeah, actually, we do too. I need to feed my little boy, and we got to take him out too. But yeah, great session, everybody. Chat again. Thank you for being part of it. We'll be here next Saturday. You know, we'll get next Saturday in. Hopefully that will wrap the session. If it doesn't, we might do one more mini one. It just really depends on how the dice end up, the decision of the team, all that stuff. I can't say exactly. We have to play it out, and I don't want to railroad anything. I want to play it out the way it should be, but it might end next Saturday. We might get one more in, but after that, we're definitely going to take a break to get through the holidays, get through Christmas, get through New Year's. Everyone's going to need to figure out if we're going into Vast Grim, we need to learn that system so we can get into that in January, which will be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's kind of the tentative plan there for anybody watching and listening and for the team. But we will be back next Saturday, and we'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye-bye.
Cybernation Uncensored